Welcome to Scratched Silk Radio. The Caesar salad recently turned 100 years old. Today, I'd like to talk about the Hellaverse as a whole. You may or may not know this, but there has been extensive research put into the Hellaverse. So much of the lore comes from actual lore in our world. For example, the Ars Goetia. These came directly from the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is a 17th century grimoire that, among other things, lays out the hierarchy in hell. Taken from this are Stolas, depicted as a raven or an owl with long legs who is a prince of hell. His specialty is astronomy, and he knows a great deal about plants and herbs as well as precious stones. Visago. He is described as being of good nature and can be convinced to tell of future and past events, as well as find lost or hidden things. He is said to manifest as an angel, but Wikipedia didn't tell me if this was like the biblical, accurate depiction of an angel or our more modern depiction of an angel. Andrealphus, appearing as a peacock, he is described as a great Marquis of Hell, raises great noises, and teaches cunning in astronomy. He also teaches geometry perfectly when in human form, and can make people really good at measuring stuff, which I plan to add to my list of worthless superpowers. He can turn men into birds though, so there's that. Paimon. He is a great king of hell that is loyal to Lucifer. He teaches all arts, philosophies, and sciences, and secret things. Obviously the work of the devil. He is depicted as a femboy riding a camel, and you can fact check that. Asmodeus. He is depicted with 3 heads, a bull, a man, and a goat. He also has a snake tail and breathes fire. He is considered a king as well, and has a dragon. Go Ozzy. Something else that the Hellaverse has borrowed from actual historical documents is the 7 deadly sins. The associations of each sin to its leader comes from the 16th century writings of Peter Binsfield, based on the confessions of alleged witches. He says that you should believe them even though they were tortured for their confessions. Sounds legit. Moving a little bit more into Hazbin Hotel, we have the creation story. I think a lot of the Western world is familiar with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, but Lilith came first according to some Jewish texts. She was made the same way Adam was, rather than from a rib of Adam's like Eve was. Other texts depict her as a demon, so I guess it's fitting that in the Hellaverse, she's both. I love when writers put this much detail into their stories, like little Easter eggs for nerds to gush about. And I'm sure we'll see more as both series progress.